Welcome. My name is Joe, and these are movies that fucked me up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the terrible elephant man.
If you've watched this series, I have done some that some may say is not horror. Horror is subjective. It's what you recall when you see a movie, especially as a child, that you might consider it a horror. I will be discussing what it was about David Lynch's The Elephant Man, his follow-up to Eraserhead that fucked me up.
That's so f***ed up.
Here's a little fun fact. Jack Nance was supposed to play the role in this movie, but instead he didn't, which is kind of good because I like how the movie turned out. The one thing I will say about David Lynch is he has a way of shooting movies that are beautiful and hiding your true monsters. And just like Eraserhead, this movie was also black and white and beautifully shot. When I first saw this movie, I was about 9 years old, where you don't get the real meaning of true monsters. So when I saw this movie, the Elephant Man, or Merrick, is what I thought was the monster in this movie. I was terrified of Merrick. I mean, I had nightmares after watching this movie because, again, I didn't understand the true story in it. So Merrick was what gave me these nightmares. And I would get up in the middle of the night just terrified of Merrick. So what is this movie about? It's about a woman who gets knocked over while she is pregnant by an elephant. And this causes the baby to have neurofibromatosis and Proteus syndrome, which causes the disfigurement on Merrick that made me have these nightmares. And that is what scared me about this movie as a child. And once I grew up, I went back and watched the movie, and I came to some realizations that I did not think about before. And this is why we are here. This shot is for Merrick. You see, once you watch the movie, you realize Merrick is not the monster. It's actually everyone else around him that's the monster. That is what's fucked up about this movie. Because I took Merrick, the fever dream of my nightmares, saw him as the monster, and I then started to realize all the people that were around him, used him, abused him. They were the monsters. They treated him like a monster for the way that he looked. And that's when I came to the realization, I'm a monster too. So again, horror is subjective, and when I first saw this movie, I saw it as a horror, and it was all because of Merrick. But then you got people like Mr. Bites, the fucking little kids, especially that little girl that was fucking with him. I just really wanted him to punch her, but he didn't. I really wish he would have. However, look, when you see movies like this, especially when you're younger, they hit a different way, and then you get older, and then they hit a totally different way. So just remember, when you see people out there and they look disfigured and you make your judgments, you're the fucking monster. So until next time, ta-ta for now.
Oh, then, dear saint, let lips do what hands do. They pray. Grant thou, let they turn to despair.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.